Hey guys, it's JH here, and I know I haven't been on a long while. I was, school stuff. But yeah, hopefully I can start uploading more. But I'll probably upload more on the weekends than anything else. Shut up, phone. Okay, so this is Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition for PS4. Now I'm probably gonna get a PlayStation camera when I can, so I could, hopefully get some, you can't see me, but I'm doing a, eyebrow movements, but, yeah, so, let's do this. Let's do the first loading. Loading! Yes, okay.
Dear Esther.
Hold on. Options. Audio. Closed captions.
The morning after I was washed ashore, salt
Did not turn on.
in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Food and goods. Okay. So it looks like the only thing I can do is zoom in. What? What is this? Smurf jizz? Is Smurf jizz on the wall? Smurf jizz is on the wall. Aww. Okay, so I forgot completely what he said already, so. Hold on. What? I'm kinda doing something right now. Check on them for me. Alright, so let's just get back in. Alright, let's just go into here. What? More Smurf jizz. Every button that I click. Ah, look at the nice, you know, sky. It's kind of gray. I am not walking all this way. Got me meshed up. Okay. So I'm guessing the more I play, the more controls I'll get. That should be a game. Like the more you play, the more controls you get. This is gonna be unedited, as all of my games are. Grass, love grass. You can't stop me.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Solitude. Solitude-ish. Can't go forward. What kind of shit? Guessing I ain't jump down, and then maybe I could do something. I'm just gonna jump off. Fuck it. I don't even care. Okay. Still found that culprit. I'm watching you. Don't make any more Smurf kids. Okay. Well, so far this is like a story-based game. This is part of shopping cart. There's a lot of seaweed. There's a lot of seaweed here. Oh, more shopping cart. I wish I could sprint. That'd be cool. Guess I can't. What the heck?
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Oh, ish. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I can just keep going up. Okay. So this is a story-driven game, like a mystery story-driven game. I'm not good at these commentaries.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose deliberate during the moment of impact. When we were torn loose from our moorings and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
I don't know. It acts like he's talking to me, but I don't know.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath.
Did I die?
You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and notice and aid, or impose a cordon of protection.
I kind of see that's down there, but
wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff path died along with its hosts.
Looks like a number 6 or number 9, depending on how which way you look at it. It looks like a blueprint or something.
Infection is not simply of the flesh.
Oh, I was talking over that whole thing, but y'all have subtitles, so. But if you can't read, I'm sorry. Oh, sucks for you, I guess. It sounded wrong. I'm sorry. Do we go this way or this way? I'm gonna go this way. You can't stop me. I'm gonna go this. They're leading the exact same way. I think it wouldn't.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
What is walking? How do you walk a Bible? Somebody tell me, because I do not know. 360 no scope! It's not much commentary.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
I want to go to the boat, but I can't. I want to go to the boat. I'm gonna go to... Oh, no, 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 no. What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I can go to the boat. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, because I drowned it. I drowned it.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
That's a equation. That's a scientific equation. Looks to be a bacteria. Another neurological neuron. Another one. Huh. That was pointless. The shit. Wait, was it pointless? Yes, it was. It was pointless. Why? Why do you make me do that? Damn, man. Bruh, what the fuck? How the hell am I supposed to? I don't even know. Maybe I just go back around. This game looks pretty for being 2000 something. For being 2013. Not really, I'm just saying that. Hey. Yeah, I have no idea where the heck I'm going.
Come back.
Come back? What the heck? I earned a trophy for some reason. Okay. I just earned a trophy. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I drowned it. Drowned it. Because I drowned it. Oh, maybe I have to focus on them. Hold up. Oh yeah. Wait. Here's jizz again. I told that paint bucket not to make any more jizz, but it wanted to make more jizz. So, you know, paint bucket jizz. So. Do I fucking... Bloody hell, come on. I'm not even British. I don't know why I said that, so. Yo, this is like impossible to figure out. Well, I'm out of ideas. Hold on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so can you guys even hear me? And I know I haven't been on a long while. I was, yeah, school stuff. But yeah. Oh god, my voice. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, I don't. I honestly have no idea where to go. Maybe if I just keep going in the water. And, just gonna keep to the wall, keep to the wall, keep to the wall. Keep to the wall, keep to the wall. I think a lot of other the fuck? Maybe I just... Fuck. Do I have to go somewhere? Cause I have no freaking idea. Hold on. Alright, so don't even like try to play me, cause I'm kind of searching up how to do this. Dear Esther. Don't judge me. I'm just searching out. What? Apparently there are rocks. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I am stupid. Okay, alright, so what I'm gathering from that, I could probably go over there too. But whatever I'm gathering is that look, okay, so this is honestly the greatest fucking game I've ever played. But look, there's stuff underneath each one of them that I need to go see. Except this one. This one doesn't have stuff because you're not special. Just a regular neuron. But this one, see how it has like a bed? Look at that. You've been using Pantene? She showers with Pantene. But I've got a watermelon to keep me clean. And that's the food. The food. You're not special either. Alright. Alright. Hold up, bitch. I don't have a hands or a body apparently. I'm apparently a floating head that can zoom in. Or maybe I'm just a camera. You never know. Maybe I'm just a camera. Just a lone camera. On his way. His or her way. Gotta be careful with them feminists now. They'll call rape on you if you're within 5 centimeters of their space. Within 5 feet of their 5 yards of their space, they'd be like, rape. Gotta be careful. See, I'm touching them. No. Ooh, no. Just keep swimming. Just keep walking. Just keep floating. Just keep floating. Just keep floating, floating, floating. I just realized how close
the vegetation
the mic was.
here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish. The sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and rib cage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Ooh, a rock. I am the rock. Look, I found my rock brothers. My rock brethren. Oh, is this Stonehenge? I feel like this is Stonehenge. Alright. I should have got that other game. That other game would have been much interesting. Alright. Whatever. iPhone, stop. This game is like 3 years old. No, it's like 4 years old actually. It's 4 years old. It's 4 years. 4-year-old. It's 4 years old. I don't want to go to. Loading. 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 Oh, Donnelly.
Dear Esther,
Dear Esther,
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rearview mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Change my mind. I don't want to change my mind. Oh god. I feel like I'm gonna have to go down there at one point, at some point, but I'm just gonna keep going straight. Nope, it turns. I'm just gonna... I don't know if I want to go down there, even though it looks like super interesting, but I feel like I'm gonna have to come back up anyway. Who the hell? Y'all saw that, right? There was like a shadow moving. That shit was creepy. Oh god. This is even a horror game. I saw that. Oh my god. It's like... Ooh, spooky. Hold up, there was some... Look. Right over there. You see her? It's over there in the top left-hand corner. Who are you? Excuse me, who are you? I don't know you. Who are you? Hold up, bitch. Huh. This game is haunted. This game is...
An imagined answer phone message. The tires are flat, the wheel spins loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map, staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised. Where you saw galaxies, I saw only bruises cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
He was looking old. For real, but now he's gone. That shit was creepy. Alright, that was just awkward silence, on my part, but... Box. I can't jump, so... I don't know. Come on, let's go. Need to go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. I feel like I'm gonna have to get up on there. Get up on there, shoddy. Get up on there, shoddy. Right, that was super funny. I'm inside a hole. Yes. No. Or maybe that was me. Maybe that dark figure was me. Nah, that can't be it. Can't be.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
What? Hold on, what? Hold up, what? Yeah. Hello, what? Do I have to go in the boat? Yes. What? Yeah, I don't fucking... Let's go into the boat. Oh, look, there's your parcels or mail packages. I say parcels. Parcels, because they have a little shipping date. What the hell? I swear to God, if some demon shows up, I'm skedaddling. I'm skedaddle. I'm skiddle. I'm skiddle. Can't catch me today. Nope. Catch me on this ship today. Nope. I'm gonna be gone. Gone with the wind, bullseye. Alright, let's keep going. Look up at the sky. Yeah. Oh my god, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe I have to hurt. Just go through it like a ghost. Ghost of Christmas Cast. Alright. Again, still recording. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Whoop up. I'm cheating again. Just so you know. Freaking nosy. Cause this game is too hard. Harder than me on a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. Well, I went the complete wrong way. Apparently I do have feet. I just completely missed this whenever I was walking back.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
You visited me in the hospital.
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
I think she died, like, because of a drunk guy. Hold on. Sorry for the long wait. I was getting brownies. Okay. Let's keep it going while I eat my brownies.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
Yeah, I could have just... But, you know...
I've begun my ascent on the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft, and understood that I must go up and then find the way under. I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there. I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge. There is some form of rebirth waiting for me there.
That means someone died.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Ow! It's hot.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read Bud. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
They gave me an achievement for jumping off.
He left his body to the medical school and was duly opened out for a crowd of students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like a drunk driver, scrambling his organs like eggs on a plate. But enough definition remained for a cursory examination, and, as I suspected, they found clear evidence of kidney stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit.
Shortcut. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. Yahoo! Yay! It's a me, Waluigi.
Alright. Enough
Climbing down to the
foolishness.
cave, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Oh. Okay. It's not creepy. Alright. Why are there a bunch of penises everywhere? Shit! Oh. Shit! Jacobson.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. I can hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
Again, there are a bunch of needles on the ceiling. If one of those falls on me, I'm dead. I'm DEA dead. DED dead. Is it just that? Probably won't need to cheat anymore. Unless I do. Then I'm probably gonna cheat. Oh yeah, I just completed Watch Dogs 2. Yeah.
They'd stop the traffic back as far as the Sandford Junction and come up the hard shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
What? Hold up. Hold up, biatch. Oh. Probably wouldn't have noticed that until I came back. Wait, I'm back. God dang it. Dang. Oh, so pretty. Let's stand up now. Well, it's time for me in my life to cut my life into pieces. Oh, I didn't even die. I wanted to die, but I couldn't. What the shit? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last banana. Suffocation. No monkey. I'm gonna eat this banana. Banana, 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 banana. Ola doodle koff. Ola de koff. Ola doodle pink bana ola doodle koff. Do I have to go down again? 'Cause I will. I probably just missed half the story. Oh, wait. Dang it. I just jumped down for no reason because it didn't pick up. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. Come on, look. Ja, bloody hell, fitta. Fitta, fitta, fitta. Yeah, I literally just went in a circle. Cool, dog. Water! Why is there water? Oh, no, 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 no. You are not. God, I would have been scared shitless to do this. How is this what? How does this candle stay lit for so long? It's like a magic candle. Assuming it's been there for a while. I thought that was a face. Some more Smurf jizz. Sometimes those sprinkles of Smurf jizz. Whoa, that's a lot of Smurf jizz. It's a lot of Smurf jizz. I don't know if I got. Dang it, and we're crawling again. Cool. Alright, let me sit back up. Alright.
In my final dream, I sat at peace with Jakobsen and watched the moon over the Sandford Junction. Goats grazed on the hard shoulder. The world gone to weed and redemption.
Hey, what the hell?
He showed me his fever scars, and I mine. Between each shoulder, the nascency of flight.
I was an island where you came along. Put your boat in my sand, hand in my hand, your heart in my song. Hold on, guys. I need to check something. I've only been doing this for 4 minutes, so it's crazy. I thought it was like 10. This game makes you feel like it's a long time. I've been in this cave for about 4 minutes now. I know, right? It doesn't even feel like it. Oh, are those diamonds? Diamonds! Bro, you could get rich off of the more Smurf juice. You could get rich off of this cave. Like, you just chip away at that a little bit, you know?
This cannot be the shaft they threw the goats into. It cannot
Throw
be the
me
landfill
into
where the
it.
parts of your life that did
Ah.
not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil
Shit, I can't
and
get
make
out.
small
Oh,
flowers
fuck.
in the rocks.
There we go. What does that say? Behold. Demoxys versus something. Talking. That's a lot of scientific equations. A lot of blueprints, too. A lot of math, science, and blueprints. Architecture. What kind of blueprints were they making? Oh, yeah, electrical blueprints. But why would they have electrical blueprints here? It makes no sense. And it... Something. More Smurf jizz. No, this is regular jizz. I don't even want you here. Get out of here, regular jizz. There we go. Those aren't Smurf jizz. It's extra mushrooms. Muckshrooms. Mexshrooms. Exshrooms. Yeah, exshrooms. Exshrooms. I wonder if those make me trip out, man. Oh, I have to go. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. No, please, no.
Ow. Ow, it hit my fucking head. Whoa! Bruh. Holy shit, it's like a whole city down here. Oh. Oh, there's a whole city down here. The fuck? Push me down, ho. Why did it push me down? Damn, I was so close out of here.
Let's go. Roar. Roar.
Load it. Loading. Loading. Oh, Esther. Esther. Is it Esther or Esther? Dear Esther. Dear Esther. Dear Esther. I was trying to go down. I was trying to find you, but I couldn't. I'm so scary. I died.
I sat here and watched two jets carve parallel white lines into the sky. They charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost. If I were a gull, I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the bottom from my boat and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
I like the music.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
True. I guess. It's nighttime now. I don't understand what's going on. Where we are now. Where I belong. Something about the way she felt. Something terrifying. Like a cold absence on a winter day. Gentle breeze. It's beautiful. What type of beautiful would say to a girl? Type of beautiful really means something. Type of beautiful like the scenery. That's all I can say. Beautiful. No.
All by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly ridden boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Damn, dude. Getting a little feisty there. Because I went the wrong way? And it's too late to go back now. Damn. When I was up there, I could have. Fuck.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
way back. So I don't want to do that, bro. Bro, I have to go all the... I'm silently killing myself. Until I have no form. It's true. Oh wait, I go up here. Beep. 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 Beep.
A sound of torn metal,
Beep.
teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal. As I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling from a great height, all my mind as a bypass.
That means that there were humans. No, they're not. I don't know what to feel. But nothing but an empty palate on my mouth. Yeah, 'cause that's not fucking creepy.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together. If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
These Bible verses look like it. Look, I'm finally going up. Going to be able to touch it. Don't know.
The stones in my stomach will weigh me down and ensure my descent is true and straight. I will break through the fog of these godforsaken pills and achieve clarity. All my functions are clogged, all my veins are choked. If my leg doesn't rot off before I reach the summit, it will be a miracle. There are 21 connections in the circuit diagram of the anti-lock brakes. There are 21 species of gull inhabiting these islands. It is 21 miles between the Sandford Junction and the turn-off for home. All these things cannot, will not be a coincidence.
Coincidence. More danger. Unauthorized personnel keep down. Well, I'm authorized since I'm going in. self-water has help. So close, but yet so far. Come on, you can make it, Hope. You can make it. So close, but so far at the same time.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory, the point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
My God, it's getting a little windy up here. Getting a little chilly. It's getting a little chilly. Oh, I can almost feel it. Come on. Come on, hurry. Come on.
I am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star. Dear Esther, I have burned my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an Ariel, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air.
So Esther was Donnelly?
Will be set.
And Paul Jakobsen was the one who killed him. Yo! Oh. Well, I guess that's the end. Oh, so I'm a seagull. Alright, so, I guess that's the end, guys. Hold on. Just wait.
Come back.
What? The fuck? Oh, what? Well, guys, that was yawn. That was that was something. That was, I guess that was Dear Esther. Like favorite and like favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become an acorn today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I guess. Bye. It's kind of.